I'm Pam. Who are you?
I'm the owner of this house.
You don't care, you never did. You don't give.
So the other night we had realized we broke a part of the frame to our bed, and even though it wasn't really bad, we decided to make the short trip to the IKEA up the street and see if we could find a bed that we liked. So we looked at bed after bed after bed after bed after bed, and we could not agree on one together. So we left, but before we left, he found some shelves and I found a plant. So
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human.
You calling me Pocahontas? That's actually a compliment. Wrong tribe, but you would know that, right? Because you're like a purveyor of history. Pocahontas actually is considered our first MMIW. Since you want to claim this, I'm going to refer this as to you, okay? Since you're so proud of it, the colonists had a little thing for little girls, and Pocahontas was a little girl. Not that Disney crap you hear of. She was strong, independent, and survived until she was brought into your world, where she passed away because y'all stank so bad, literally. As far as teepees go, those were like little mobile homes. In fact, we had long houses and summer and winter homes. Our houses were so advanced that colonists would desert colonies to come live with us. Before you comment, go read something.
I am not African. Africa is in me, but I cannot return. I am not Taína. Taíno is in me, but there is no way back. I am not European. Europe lives in me, but I have no home there. I am new. History made me. My first language was Spanglish. I was born at a crossroads, and I am whole.
It ain't that deep. Shoes edition. If you're somebody who doesn't own a $300 pair of shoes, it's not that deep. And for everybody that does, you do you. But how dare you come at somebody else who doesn't want to spend that much money on shoes? Like, honestly, it's a flex not spending that much money. For me personally, I don't want to spend money on something I'm stomping on 24/7, creasing, scuffing. It's just, no. Having shoes doesn't give you worth, all right? So it ain't that deep.
You want her? Huh? You want her? Nah, this finna be a Karen. We can't do her. Nah, no Karens. We gotta find Letitia somewhere around here.
Popular European. High school edition. Number 1. To be honest, some of y'all are only friends because y'all go to school together. Number 2. High school barely teaches you things that you need in the real world. Number 3. Just cause school wasn't for you doesn't mean rapping is. Number 4. Y'all need to stop saying popular loner. You probably just lame. Number 5. People that take AP classes swear they're god tier because they take classes that are not even guaranteed college credit. Number 6. If you make fun of custodians or substitute teachers, you're not funny. Number 7. I don't know about y'all, but most of my teachers were better friends than the students at my school. Number 8. Middle school days were more fun than how high school days are. Number 9. At this point, teachers need to stop calling our parents. There's no point in doing it. She gonna get mad at you because she working, and you gonna twist up words saying that I do some stuff that she don't even believe. And last but not least, number 10. Teaching should only be for the teachers that have a passion for it, because if you don't have a passion for it, you're negatively affecting the people of the future.
And it went like.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to come out and apologize for some controversial tweets that I've made in the past. And I wanted to say it to everybody that I'm really sorry, and I understand if you're gonna cancel me, but I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for saying that The Office is one of the worst shows I have ever seen in my life. Literally, that show reminds me of unseasoned chicken. It is the saltine crackers of this world, and I stand by that. Actually, I don't regret saying that. It was disgusting.
He literally blocked my car so that I couldn't leave so he could see Lily. Go ahead, take your baby. Lily, who is it?
And I still can't believe that you came up to me and said, I love you. I love you too. Now I'm dreaming.
My friend Jordan is black. He just lost his business. His life matters too. Hope this heals your ice cold hearts. My friend Jordan will become a hashtag while still alive. He'll become a hashtag because of his music. I would not be surprised if Jordan brought me a guitar for my birthday, just so he can play guitar teacher.
For the kitchen. Let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Yeah.
Random things in an Asian house that just make sense. Filling soap bottles with water to save money on soap. Never throwing away plastic bags and keeping them in a bigger plastic bag. Furniture or things around the house covered with a cloth to avoid it getting dirty. Random Asian plants around the house for good luck.
Put your hand in mine. You know that I want to be with you all the time.
Today. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
To me, oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down.
Okay, so can we start a new trend? Because I will fully admit that as a person of color, I already have bad connotations with the South and rural areas. Like, I shouldn't have been as surprised as I was with a few videos where they were like, oh, I just have one thing to say on this movement, and that's come over to my house and we'll celebrate. Or like the guy who was doing a really awesome slam poem about white privilege and how he recognizes it. I shouldn't have been shocked that that was what he believed in. And obviously, how we look on the outside doesn't ever define what our political leanings are or our views on human rights. So I'd like to try and deconstruct my own stereotypes. So if you're someone who you think you might be perceived as conservative or against civil rights movements, can you be visible for me? Because I really want to help break down my own negativity.
Here's a short list of things you didn't know existed in Massachusetts. Me.
Christian, let's have a talk. Nephew, let's have a talk. Listen up. You have been smiling for everybody else. Yes, you have. You're only supposed to smile for me. There it is. Okay. And then when mommy gets back in the car, you put that smile away, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I love that smile. You gotta show everybody. Aw, I love you. You little hat.
Bubbling on the top 100, just like a mighty dread. Roots rock reggae, this a reggae music, Roots rock reggae, give it up for this a reggae music.
Baby fun fact! Why do babies put everything in their mouths?
Make all the girls go crazy, don't stoop, look up, down to the side. Why got me feeling a little lazy? Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
The reason for this is called oral exploration. But like, don't worry, like this is a good thing, okay? Putting things in their mouth allows them to discover the taste and texture of objects. It means that they're growing an interest in the environment and the world around them. And pay attention, because if they're doing this a lot along with drooling, this can mean that they might have their first tooth.
In 8th grade, my class was on a field trip to watch a play. We all sat in the theater waiting for it to start and were just quietly chatting with each other. I remember I was quiet, looking ahead, when I heard the white girl next to me start talking about the guy she was dating to her friend behind her. The girl asked what he looked like and if he was black or white. She answered and said black. Her friend immediately yelled, "Ew, come on, why? You can do so much better than that." The girl next to me just said, "Shh," and laughed. I just had to sit there and pretend I didn't hear everything they just said. I had to debate people on the fact that comparing a black athlete to King Kong was racist. A teacher called my mom loud during a parent-teacher conference and told her to calm down when she was simply just speaking in her normal tone. They said she is Latina and said they could see where I got my attitude and voice from. I was in Miss Redacted's class with a Dominican girl. The teacher would often pick on her, but one day went as far as to say, "Do you not understand me? Do I need to say it in Spanish? En Espanol?" I remember one of my close friends at Dana telling me that my mother marrying my father was a waste of my mother's white genes.
Oops, I accidentally created a false reality where I can never tell if anyone is ever really mad at me or if they're being sarcastic.
I am my ancestor's savage daughter. Genocide could not get rid of me. I'm my ancestor's savage daughter, and I will continue living out their wildest dreams.
Y'all, this is the prettiest compliment I've gotten that I almost started tearing up. Okay, so I'm gonna go cry. I'll be back.
So won't you stay and hold me while you wait? I wish that I was good enough.
What if I tried something new and it backfired? What if I did something more and it backfired? You made a whoopsie.
My grandmother got to vote for the very first time when she was in her 50s. She was literally born before women had the right to vote, much less black women. And when she did go to vote, they did not make it easy for her. They told her she basically needed to get signed off permission by a man. And it was, they basically wanted a white man, which they figured it would be impossible for her to get that signature that would allow her to vote. She even went to some white friends and neighbors, but none of them were willing to put themselves out there and help her. But it turned out that as long as the person signing had was in the military, then that would count. And since my grandfather, her husband, was in the military in World War II, she got him to sign it. She brought him along with her to as her like chaperone or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how it worked. When they got to the polling place, the polling guy said, "Is this all you could find?" referring to my grandfather. My grandmother shot back, "This is my husband." And that was the first time she got to vote, like 50 years ago. But they're still voter suppressing and not putting as many polling places in Black and brown communities. So what's up?
Imagine mentoring a little girl and not knowing if you'll beat her when she turns 20. Unfollow if you don't want to see your favorite black people. Your favorite TikTok star had a black mentor in high school. Could the white people supporting Carolyn's Patreon show up strong with a little girl, not a black person of color? She mentors turn 20 in September. Protect black women and not just because they mentor your favorite TikTok star. Carolyn will either be a hashtag because of her business or to coincide with her little girl turning 20. She not only mentored a kid who made it to her 20th birthday. I'm only 3 years younger than my black high school mentor. I don't want to lose her before we can have a grown-up friendship. If you can send a black woman money when she is grieving, you can send her money when she runs her own business and mentors a cute little girl who turned 20 at the end of this year.
Be scared when you're talking to me. I know it's not that simple. It's never that easy. And don't be scared, 'cause I'm not one to judge. I know it's not.
So guys, I have a serious question. If two people have a baby, one person's fully white, one person is mixed, black and white, and they have a baby, what is that race of the baby? Is that baby all white? Is that baby all black? What is it? All right, it's a mixed baby. I did not think I had to address that. And she got some good melanin here. So, you want me to say she's a white baby? She's all white. She's all white. You all white. You all white. No. She's a mixed baby. For you guys who are uneducated, she is still mixed. I know. They just, girl. Girl. Yeah.
Lily, it's Carla.
It's Carla.
I'm not even like BSing right now. I remember you. I remember you, love. I see you're having a boy. I'm so excited for you. You're getting your rainbow baby. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.